So this basically means our work is perfect when nobody notices anything.
Welcome back to the Discovery Hub. Technical systems are only as good as their availability. Whether in space operation, industrial environments or critical infrastructure, downtime costs time, money and sometimes even missions. So how do we ensure that complex technical systems remain reliable over years of operation? In this episode, we take a closer look at the key factors behind high system availability. Smart maintenance strategies, structured inspections, lifecycle planning and the right balance between preventive and corrective actions.
Hi, my name is Vincent. I work for the infrastructure team at DLR GfR, specifically the facility management department. The key point to building management is to understand that the building itself is part of the system infrastructure. So the infrastructure on the ground cannot be any less reliable than the systems that they support. So to ensure maximum availability, we use a combination of preventive maintenance, continuous monitoring and long-term service planning. Recommendations from the manufacturer and our operational experience combined result in specific time window in which we have to perform maintenance on different critical components to ensure that problems or wear can be detected early before it even comes to problems. We do this by actually connecting all the critical infrastructure to building management software, which allows us to track performance in real time and detect very early if parameters such as temperature, humidity or power load exceed our window of operations. To ensure that our systems operate redundant, we always have backups on site. Even if our primary systems fail, we can switch to backup systems almost without any interruption. If the secondary system fails, a third system can kick in. So it is built to ensure that nobody notices anything. Also, there is the part of self-sufficiency. So our building is built to ensure that even if the local power grid fails, we still have power to operate the entire structure. We have backup generators, we have batteries, and we even have on-site fuel storage to ensure that if the power grid fails, which is our only external source that we need, we can generate power ourselves for a certain time frame. We know that certain infrastructure has a certain life cycle, which means that we have to plan ahead and swap infrastructure when it's near the end of its life cycle. This also opens the possibility for us to upgrade material so that we always stay on track with the current technical requirements. So in the end, to ensure high-end availability is not a single measure, but the combination of preventive maintenance, lifecycle management, resilience and redundancy, and of course a dedicated team. This is all specifications that we meet perfectly, so there is really nothing to worry. Our infrastructure is always online and will not fail.
Thank you, Vincent, for showing us that high availability is never a single measure. It's a combination of planning, monitoring, experience and continuous improvement. In our next episode, we will introduce you to a new project called LEO P&T. What's behind that, we will see in 2 weeks. Until then, stay tuned and keep reaching for the stars.